This is the Plaud Note Pro. It's the brand new, improved, professional grade version of the Plaud Note, which I tested several months back here on the channel. If you haven't seen that video yet, I strongly recommend you go and watch it because everything that I loved about the initial version of the Plaud Note is here on the Plaud Note Pro and just improved and better in pretty much every single way. And as I said in my other video where I talked about the initial announcement of the Plaud Note Pro, everything that I thought in that video is still true today. You should absolutely go and buy one of these if you're looking for an AI-powered note-taking assistant for your meetings and productivity. Let me tell you all about it and dive into what is new and improved on the Plaud Note Pro and why you want one of these for your workflow. So first, in the box, the Plaud Note Pro comes with everything you need to get up and running, just like the initial Plaud Note version did. It has that same great magnetic case attachment so you can secure your Plaud Note Pro to the back of your iPhone or Android device. It has that same unique adapter for charging the device. This isn't something that I loved about the initial Plaud Note only because it is a proprietary dongle. However, it works just as well as it did before. And then of course you get the Plaud Note Pro. In terms of design, it is very similar to the Plaud Note, but it is refined, improved, sleeker, and more sophisticated in pretty much every way. Both of them have the same 30-gram weight, so it's not like it's added heft or bulk in the hand or in the pocket or on your phone, but it just feels more elegant and refined. It's got a really nice wavy sculpted design in the front, which gives it a great texture, makes it easy to grip, and all in all, the design is extremely well executed. The original Plaud Note also was quite the looker, but the Note Pro is again a cut above. And while the core functionality of the Plaud Note Pro is the same as the original Plaud Note, you click the button to start a recording. It then captures all the audio around you. You sync that back to the Plaud application and it creates full transcriptions and summaries of everything that you talked about in that meeting. It gives you actionable items so you can go and action everything you talked about in that meeting. You can create a mind map to further explore your meeting conversations and topics. And you can use Ask Plaud to search within those notes, those summaries, to pull out key pieces of information. But the Plaud Note Pro does it in a better way with more capabilities and more refinement. Unlike on the original Plaud Note, the Plaud Note Pro does not have the rocker switch to switch between phone call recordings and ambient recordings, recording the audio around you. It is smart enough to know on device whether or not it is going to be capturing audio from a phone call or the surrounding automatically switches modes. I don't often forget to flip the rocker on my Plaud Note, but it has happened a couple times. Gone are those possibilities of forgetting it. The Plaud Note Pro does it completely automatically. Furthermore, the Plaud Note Pro's audio is just better overall. There's now 4 mics on the Plaud Note Pro versus just 2 on the Plaud Note. Here's a back-to-back audio test so you can see for yourself just how much better the audio quality is on this all-new Plaud Note Pro versus the original. This is a sample audio test from the Plaud Note Pro. Let me know what you guys think of the audio quality from this 4-mic array. This is what the microphone actually produced. This is what the recordings actually sound like. Straight out of the Plaud, no filters, no editing. The new mic array also means that it can capture audio from a larger distance than the initial Plaud as well. You can now capture audio from up to 5 meters or 16.5 feet away versus just 9.5 feet or 3 meters on the original Plaud Note. For any other business professionals like myself who are going to capture meetings in larger boardrooms, this added capture distance is going to be a welcome addition. These mics also automatically filter out background noise and can even split out and identify overlapping voices in the recordings. All in all, it's a massive step up and upgrade functionally over what the original Plaud Note could do from an audio fidelity and quality perspective. But it also doesn't stop there because the Plaud Note Pro replaces just the single light to indicate on or off, recording or not recording, with a full AMOLED display. While it's only a couple of inches in size, the AMOLED display on the Plaud Note Pro tells you when you are capturing audio. It tells you when you are capturing an important moment, which you can do during a recording by pressing the capture button just quickly. It then locks in a highlight moment from that recording to come back to in your summary later on, and it tells you the current battery life and status of file transfers. I was initially a little bit concerned that having the screen on all the time when capturing meetings would be a little bit distracting or potentially make some people uneasy, but I'm happy to report that once your meeting has started, after a couple of seconds of that screen being lit up, it then goes away and just a status light is flashing on display after that point. So there is no chance of any sort of distraction coming up. Again, it's just Much more refined, elegant, and a nicer overall approach to this functionality than you had on the initial version. I've been rocking this Plaud Note Pro for about 2 weeks now, pretty much every single day for capturing meetings. And let me tell you, the battery life is phenomenal. I'm not even at 90% yet, having captured several hours of meetings and notes. Plaud says that the Note Pro will go for about 50 hours of nonstop recording with 60 days of standby. That's a huge jump up from the original Plaud Note, which only had about 30 hours of recording time. And as expected from a Pro device, connectivity on the Plaud Note Pro has also been upgraded over the initial Plaud Note. It's now rocking dual band Wi-Fi 2.4 and 5G with transfer speeds of up to 2.2 megabits per second, which is about twice the speed of the original Plaud Note. It also has Bluetooth 5.4 versus Bluetooth 5.2 on the original Note. And another really great addition is that it has Find My support with the Apple ecosystem. So much like an AirTag or an iPhone, you can link this to your Apple account and you can find the Plaud Note Pro wherever you might be. If you've say left it somewhere like in a bag or a jacket pocket, you can use Find My, go and track it down. This is one of the best features of the Apple ecosystem, and now it's here on the Plaud. And while the Plaud Note Pro does all of the essential core features that the Plaud Note did, the actual process of recording your meetings and your notes is further refined as well with multimodal inputs. So now you can type in text, add images, and other context to your recordings to make that summary, the mind map at the end of the transcription process, even more detailed, more accurate, and more relevant to what you talked about, what you need to do, and where your next steps are. I know for myself, I'm always running in and out of meetings at my day job. The Plaud Note and the Plaud Note Pro make it just so much easier to keep on top of everything that I've got going on, keep that running to-do list of action items after every meeting, and then on the next meeting, I can immediately follow up with my notes and take them forward so I never miss a beat. It really doesn't get any better than this. And with upgraded security and data compliance like SOC 2, GDPR, HIPAA, and EN 18031, Plaud Note Pro keeps all of your recordings, meeting notes, and summaries secure and safe away from prying eyes, so your data is always protected. The only hang-up I still have with this product, much like I had with the Plaud Note, is the subscription model when you need more credits. Of course, you can use the Plaud Note and the Plaud Note Pro for free with the starter plan. You do not need to pay out of the box to use the device, but you're limited to 300 minutes of transcribed meetings and notes every month. You can step up to the Pro plan, which is going to get you 1,200 minutes per month, but that's about $8 per month added cost. Or you can step up to the unlimited plan, which gives you unlimited transcriptions for $19.99 per month. So depending on how much need you have for a device like this, those prices can run up over time. Something to be aware of. But all in all, what do I think about the Plaud Note Pro? I think it's a no-brainer buy. If you're already looking at a Plaud device, it is only $20 more than the initial Plaud Note. Over the Plaud Note Pro is better in just about every way. From the hardware, to the software integrations, to the mic, to the screen capabilities, the transfer speeds, everything all comes together in this really well executed, really well designed package. And I have really enjoyed using it over the past couple weeks. But as always, what do you guys think about the Plaud Note Pro? Let's have a conversation down in the comments below. Thank you to the team at Plaud for sending a Plaud Note Pro over to me to test out and review for you guys here on the channel. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you again soon in the next video.